Good morning, children. We were discussing about the chapter fiber to fabrics. We have already discussed about how fabric is made using fibers, and we also saw about the different types of fibers in the previous class. So today we are going to discuss about some plant fibers in a little detail. So now, as you see here, in the different types of fibers, we have natural fibers, which include both plant and animal fibers. So today we'll be discussing only about the plant fibers first. We have different types of plant fibers like cotton, we have jute, we have coir, silk cotton, hemp, and flax. Okay, but out of all these different fibers, we'll be studying only cotton and jute in a bit detail and a little bit about coir. Okay, but as you can see here, so many different plants are there that give us fibers in different ways. Okay, the different parts of these plant give us fibers. Like in cotton, the cotton pod releases some fibers, jute, hemp, and flax. In these three, we have the stem of the plant that gives us the fiber. In case of coir, the outer covering of the fruit helps in giving fiber, right? And cotton and silk cotton, as I told you, the pod or the fruit gives the fibers. Now, cotton is the first major fiber that is obtained from plants. It's a soft, fluffy staple fiber that grows in a ball or a protective case around the seeds of the cotton plant. This fiber is mostly made up of cellulose and it grows under conditions which are moderate. It requires moderate heat, moderate water or rainfall. If there is too much of rainfall, then cotton cannot grow well, and it requires black soil. So Maharashtra is one of the leading, you can say, producer of cotton. Okay, you can see here the pods contain this fluffy cotton inside. Once it is mature, the pod bursts open and then disperses the seeds, and the cotton is all, you can say, exposed out. This is then collected by harvesting machines, where and it is taken to the different processing factories, where this cotton is processed and made into bales. Okay. We now come to jute, which is one of the most affordable natural fibers, and it is second only to cotton in the amount produced. There are a variety of uses for jute, right? Before that, we just see jute, as you can see here in the picture, is obtained from the stem of the jute plant. Okay, this stem is the one, once it is mature, it reaches a certain height, then it is cut and placed in standing water for retting. This process of retting happens because in standing water there are many microbes. These microbes help in decomposing the connectivity between the fiber and the stem. Okay, and this loosens the fibers. So retting is a very important process, and jute plants require a lot of water for its growth, as well as during retting, water is required. Now, once retting is done, the fibers are loosened. So when the farmer hits these stalks, the hard object, the fibers automatically are separated and then they are removed. You can see here in the picture above, again, all these jute fibers are stacked. Okay, now they look golden, right? Okay, that soft feel is there, and therefore it's also termed as the golden fibers. Now, as we saw in the previous slide, jute fibers, which is grown from the stem of the plant, and as you know, jute is also used for making so many bags. Okay, gunny bags, and all these bags are made. Now, the next fiber here is coir, which is obtained from coconut. You can see the first figure here. The outer covering of the coconut is fibrous, which is there for protection of coconut. This is then, you can say, separated, and the husk is again used for weaving. Okay, by the weaving process on the handloom, these are woven into doormats, also pressed into bowls. Coir is also used to make mattresses and brushes. The side of the mattress, it is given for support. So it has a lot of uses. Okay. So we have discussed about the three major natural plant fibers. In the next class, we'll be discussing about the animal fibers. Thank you, children.